In the hills of Nagaland, tucked away in a small village called Nerhema, a child was born, one who would go on to carve his name into the stone of Indian military history. Captain Neikezhakuo Kengurüse, known lovingly to his family as Nibu and in the Indian Army as Nimbu Sahab. Born on the 15th of July 1974, the son of Neikezhakuo Kengurüse, he grew up among his two brothers. From St. Xavier's School in Jaluki to Kohima Science College, Neikezhakuo's path was one of purpose and discipline. For 3 years, between 1994 and 1997, he served as a school teacher in Government High School Kohima, nurturing young minds, yet dreaming of serving his nation in a greater way. In 1996, he cleared the Combined Defense Services examination, and by June 1997, he has entered the gates of the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun, one step closer to his calling. On 12th December 1998, he was commissioned into the Army Service Corps, a support arm of the Indian Army. His first posting took him to Jammu and Kashmir, a land where duty and danger often walk hand in hand. But this time, war was already brewing on the horizon. In 1999, the Kargil War broke out, and in the Drass sector, where icy cliffs rise like sentinels above the valley, Captain Kengurüse, now attached to the 2nd Rajputana Rifles, was chosen to lead the Ghatak platoon, the Army's elite shock troops. Only the strongest, the fiercest and bravest one, lead Ghataks. On the night of June 28, 1999, a critical mission awaited. An enemy machine gun post, perched high on a cliff's face at Black Rock, had hampered and stalled the advance of Indian forces for days. The route was exposed, the climb near vertical. 7 fortified bunkers, open artillery fire, frozen terrain. Still, Captain Kengurüse volunteered to lead. As his spirited men advanced towards the first enemy bunker, a grenade exploded near them. Captain Kengurüse was hit. Splinter injuries tore into his abdomen. But even as blood seeped through his uniform, he presses on. As the commando team scaled the cliff, they came under intense mortar and automatic fire, which caused heavy casualties. However, with fire in his eyes, he picked up a rocket launcher and destroyed the first bunker, clearing the path. Inspired by his unrelenting spirit, his men followed. At 16,000 feet, with temperatures plummeting to -10 degrees Celsius, the rock face turned treacherous. His boots failed him, so he did the unthinkable. He took them off and climbed barefoot. Upon reaching the second bunker, he faced 2 enemy soldiers in close combat. Wounded but undaunted, he fought them with his commando knife, killing both. Then, just meters from the third bunker, a hail of bullets was rained on him. He fell hundreds of feet down the cliff. His men, enraged and inspired by his heroism, stormed the post and completed the mission. And because he led his men with courage and love for his country, they won. At an age of just 24, he had destroyed 2 enemy bunkers and paved the way for victory for his men. And for his supreme sacrifice, Captain Neikezhakuo Kengurüse was posthumously awarded the Maha Vir Chakra, India's 2nd highest wartime gallantry medal. He remains the first and only officer from the Army Service Corps to receive this honor. In honor of his sacrifice, the entrance gate of the Army Service Corps in Bangalore is named after him. A statue of Captain Kengurüse stands proudly near the gate of the Army Service Corps Center. In 2022, the Assam Rifles established the Captain Late N. Kengurüse MVC Center of Excellence and Wellness at Chiswema, Kohima, Nagaland, to help youngsters achieve their dreams. Captain Kengurüse was a proud son of Nagaland, a true patriot of the Indian motherland, a devoted soldier and a legendary barefooted warrior. On the frozen cliffs of Kargil, he gave his last breath so that others could live. And even today, when the wind blows across Black Rock, it whispers the name Captain Neikezhakuo Kengurüse.